to show you how we can check any active sessions running on your SQL Server. So if you could see, if we are running this query, and you will see that it captures the SPID of my own query window. Okay, but if you don't want that, you can just put another condition where it's not going to check for your own SPID. So add that SPID will give the SPID for that particular window or particular session. So if you could run this now, you will see there is no statement running. So how we can see whether this query is really working or not? Okay, so in that case, we can try to run another query in another window. So I have this query I just created for this session. So we are trying to pull the data, or where we're trying to select the data from this invoice lines table, which is in worldwide importers database, and the schema is sales. Okay, so if I run this query, and if I try to go here and check how much time that's running, so you're not able to capture because that was very quick. Okay, and that was not active. Why? The time we were running the another query to capture the active sessions in another window. But let's say if we'll run in a loop and see if we are able to capture that query as part of active queries in another window. Okay, so here I have added a loop. I have declared a parameter at the right. I am going to run this in a loop until I is equal to 100. So it will run 100 times. Okay, and every time it's runs, is going to increment the at the rate I the parameter with 1. Okay, so let's run this, and in another window let's capture if we are able to find the SPID. So here you go. So you can see, okay, so here you can see we are able to capture the row which shows the active queries. Okay, the SPID, our SPID in this query is 67, but if you look at the SPID, which is 17, and if you hover this, and you can see the 17 is the SPID for this particular query which is still running. And here if we could run this query again, oh okay, I just ran it all. So but if you run the particular selected query, you will see that elapsed time, you will see the start time, you can see the name of the database, you can see the host from where we are running, as well as you can see the login from which the query has been executed. If you go more right, you can see the SQL statement, and you can see the plan handle as well. The plan handle is nothing but you can pass on as an input to pull the execution plan for that particular query. Okay, so that explains and this will help you to troubleshoot when you are actually working on any performance issue. Let me stop this. And this script is really handy if you are not able to understand or identify what queries are running in the backend, and you don't know what query is utilizing your CPU or memory, or which user is running and how long that session is active. So this query is really handy, which you can use in your environment. Thank you, and you can let me know if you have any questions.